so far.
Hi.
Oh, hey there.
Hard to part!
Aye!
They're exceptionally agitated. Could they be chasing something?
It's a person! Bring us closer!
And crash right into them!
Hunter! I need this! Throw it now! Yo.
So much for this region being uninhabited.
He's still in trouble. Sounds like trouble, yeah?
Let's find him.
I'm with you. Everyone else, focus on scouting for a campsite.
Understood. Just send a signal if you need backup.
Hey! You made it! Look at that. What a fascinating creature.
Any trouble finding us?
None at all, thanks to your flair.
You must be Isai. Please, this way.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hey, Hunter. Back already? Good work.
This is a pretty well-protected spot.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp. This way.
Just a quick check. I'm telling you, we just need some space. She's fine. What she needs after which we're perfectly capable of.
Nona!
Isai, you're okay!
Thank the winds.
You see? She's fine. Now scram. Go.
Well, look who it is. That was quite a show you put on back there. They told me you were good, but they failed to mention you were halfway out of your mind. I'm Olivia. We'll be working together a lot on this expedition.
The pleasure's all mine. So what else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So, why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Change of something.
Well, you're here now. That's all that matters. I won't pry.
How do you get roped into this expedition?
Oh, you don't know? My unit has a reputation for handling special assignments. I can already tell this is going to be quite the ordeal, but the rest of my unit is not too fussed.
Sounds like they trust you.
We have our objectives. The Keepers, the White Wraith. But there's more to the job than that. True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling. Together. Our paths are many, but the destination is always the same. So, have you been to the training area yet? There's no better place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance. This dream we walk through is fragile, and only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
All right, is everyone here? Avis unit, present.
Astrum unit, Rubrum unit, Turris unit, Ferrum unit, present. Let's start with the good news. Thanks to everyone, we're off to an excellent start.
Indeed, we've already made human contact.
The next thing to discuss is our short-term goals. We have two objectives: rescue the Keepers and locate the White Wraith that attacked their village. Unfortunately, the tunnel Nata used has collapsed, and we don't know any other way to find his people.
Any idea how long you were down there?
I walked for several days. I'm not sure which way. After a while, it all started to look the same.
Over here!
Do you mind?
I knew you'd show up.
Glad we didn't disappoint. We'll give you a hand.
Thanks.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
Please, call me Olivia. The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
Wait, are you guys an ace team?
Let me introduce you. Eric, our biologist. Have you two met before?
Matt? Oh, no, but I've definitely heard of him. He was famous back at the academy.
This forest is amazing. I am never leaving.
Anyway, over there's Werner, our engineer. Perhaps you've heard of him too? He's one of the big brains behind the Wyvern's fire technology.
Wait, what? We are so gonna talk later, pal.
So how'd your visit to that village go?
We were able to start a dialogue. No luck with the Keepers, but I'm more concerned about something else now. Monsters called the Doshagama have left their forest habitat and started venturing near the village. The village's only protection are these things called gem chimes, which they seem to think is enough, but...
What if we set up a pop-up camp and conducted an investigation into these Doshagama?
We've actually just found a site that would be perfect. I'll take you there.
Much appreciated. Thanks.
Let's go on foot for this one. It wouldn't be fair to the others if we went by Sacred.
Thank you. I was starting to worry that we'd have to sprout wings to keep up.
Shall we depart?
We'll follow this river.
Why do you think the water is red? There are a few plausible explanations. It could be in excess of certain types of plankton. Or decaying plant matter could cause a color change, although that wouldn't explain a red this bright. If I were really reaching, I could cite reports of monsters that cause the sea to appear red. Well, in any case, don't worry. The water was completely safe to drink.
You let him drink this?
Not much use in stopping him. Anyone else sense that? Small creatures all around us.
Yeah, they've been with us for a bit.
Really? Can we get a specimen?
After we set up camp. Don't think they're hostile, but it's no reason to throw caution to the wind.
The water is all clear.
You're right. It's not red at all. Makes you wonder where it's coming from. I know. Well, why don't we follow the water back to its source?
After we set up camp.
I'm about ready to dash off into the trees like a madman. That settles it. I've decided to live here.
All right, all right. Enough joking around. Focus on the task at hand.
This is the place.
Good. Let's set up camp. Could you signal the support team?
This appears to be Doshagama fur. However, there seems to be some diversity in the length and thickness. That would suggest that it's traveling in a pack.
Let's keep looking. What's this? I don't think it's from a Doshagama.
This fur we're finding isn't quite the right color.
Perhaps we're dealing with some kind of alpha.
The scout flies seem to be reacting to something deeper in.
I knew it. Definitely a Lollaparina. Based on the scent, this one's paralytic properties are on the lower end. This is just the sweet intellectual nectar I thirsted for. Oh, this is so amazing, Forrest.
A bit eccentric, but he sure is useful.
He's also a bit missing.
Don't tell me he wandered off alone. Looks like he's incapacitated.
Touch that nest, and we'll be next. But
We can't leave him.
back me up.
I'll take it from here.
Counting on it. I owe you, Hunter. Truly. I couldn't have gotten Eric out of there without your help.
Yes, you have my thanks. You know, fascinatingly, I can still taste the poison in the back of my throat.
Lovely. So, I think we're going to press on with the Doshagama investigation. What about you?
Now that Eric has come around, we can continue searching for the White Wraith. Speaking of, I spoke with Nata. He seems rather eager to help us find that thing. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to look after him for a while. He's the only witness we have.
Is that okay with you, Nata?
Yes. I don't want to sit here. I want to help.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. We'll be counting on you.
An SOS flare.
It's from the Astrum unit.
Let's go.
This is bad. Hurry!
This is Astrum unit we're talking about. It has to be a formidable monster if they're calling for help.
The White Wraith, or something else.
Don't move!
No, that's not the monster!
This is its territory, and we're intruders. I'll draw its attention! You take Eric in front! Thought we could give it the slip. Yes, I was wrong. We'll wear it down, then try again.
I'll help.
Thanks.
Understood. Olivia, we have a safety. Can you ride?
I learned fast. stone protecting it is made of water and fluid. We either destroy the veil or find a way to target its body directly.
Love a challenge.
Time to go.
Right.
Olivia!
Were you able to subdue it?
For now.
That was a rather ferocious monster, yes?
Come on! What is that thing?
That's it. I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. But no. The White Wraith. It's real!
Is that what we're after?
The White Wraith.
Well, there's nothing for us here. Let's head back to base camp.
Wait! Could you give me some time to investigate what it was doing here?
Shall we return to base camp for now? Let's go.
The White Wraith was somehow able to use a non-physical method of attack.
Not troubling at all.
We should pay the Woodwoods a visit. Someone else might have seen our culprit.
My unit will investigate here a bit longer. Good luck.
Zato!
Travelers?
I didn't expect to see you way out here. Are you all together?
We ran into each other near base camp. So my unit offered to accompany them on the road.
Where to?
A village among the oil springs. We make the trip there after every sand tide to trade. The people call it the oil well basin. As the name suggests, oil wells up here during one season and then burns in a raging fire the next.
Fire is the way of the land, then.
We should consider investing in some heat-resistant equipment.
Can't argue with that.
Don't look down!
Don't fall from your perch now.
It's fine. This Saker can glide to catch us.
Tight squeeze. This paired with the bridge must be effective at keeping large monsters out.
You said there were 3 tribes? I wonder how the bone folks source their materials.
I wonder if any of it's worth a sniff.
Both of you, try not to embarrass us. Quite a setup.
You can say that again.
This will do nicely.
Hey! I want to go observe the bone folk. It's fine, right?
I want to go check out this Everforge myself.
I wish I could doppelganger myself so I could see it all at once.
Oh, hey. Were you able to ask about the Keepers? No leads on the White Wraith, I'm afraid. We know it left the forest, but not a single soul here has seen it. The only other logical place it could have gone is the desert. That's my thought, at least. I'll ask around here a bit more, just to be sure.
Thanks, Olivia. But you sure you don't want to have a look around like your companions?
Duty comes first. But I appreciate the thought.
The great apes!
What is it?
They're here! Right outside! You guys do your thing!
On it. Let's go. We have our own job to do.
Right. Azuz is in your hands.
Understood.
And pause!
A jar of them! Are they the apex predators in this region? We can't let them reach the village. Come on, those! Azuz's people are counting on us. That's my path to light. I will not fail them. One of them's on the move. What's the plan? We give chase. It needs to be contained. Hunter, you take the other one.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
Target hunted. We're rejoining you. Threat's been eliminated. Now we just need to deal with the Forge.
Right. Back to Azuz.
The black flame came and consumed the Everforge. It is a story I was told when I was but a boy.
What? Is there nothing we can do?
What have we done?
The guild will take things from here.
Can you handle the defenses here?
I'll manage. We owe you and Azuz an apology. Hey.
Right.
It's fine. You did it for us. We were the ones who got carried away. All's well as long as the Everforge is working.
We're glad.
Thought I'd seen it all.
Happy to help. Oh there! That festival was a spectacle we won't soon forget, huh? The sparkle on that Aura calcite.
Thanks for defending Azuz while I was gone. It freed me up to focus on the hunt.
Of course. Keeping people safe is what I live for. It's my guiding astrum, you might say. I'm just glad we kept everyone safe. Not a single life was lost. Nothing matters more to me than that.
Sorry about Werner. Thanks for cleaning up his mess. That must have been a real hand-wringer for Olivia.
Honestly, it's a mystery to me how the two of them even get along.
Are you kidding me? Those two are so much alike. If anything, it feels like I'm the one struggling to keep up with them. If it wasn't for Olivia and Werner, I probably wouldn't even be in the guild. Which I guess I shouldn't say too loudly, or they'll leave me in the bushes somewhere.
Some time has passed since we entered the Forbidden Lands. We should review what we've learned.
Good idea.
The weather follows a pattern of seasons. Fallow, then inclemency, and finally a season of plenty. These events occur in a cyclical rhythm. The Astrum unit will set up a base camp at the Ice Shard Cliffs to further our research. Now we all know what to do. Let's get to it! Hey, look who's here. We took the liberty of building a base camp in this fine place you found for us. We'll conduct our investigation of the cliffs from here.
We have new info on the White Wraith. Get ready for this one.
Synthetic? You're kidding.
If it turns out to be true, that's a bombshell.
It's not like it's never been talked about before. The possibility of creating new species. But
That's why we need to find a way to Suja, to find out as much as we can.
Well, in that case, perhaps we should contact the local expert.
We bumped into a very verbose Wadwad while investigating the cliffs.
Think I know the one.
All right, I'll take you to where he is.
That'd be great. You ready to go?
Werner and I will stay put.
The Great Bridge up ahead should get us to this hidey hole all the quicker. So there's an ancient city, synthetic species, and someone called the Allhearken. Am I keeping up?
I've never heard of any of this before.
I'm sure your head is spinning as much as mine. We'll bear right once we're across the bridge.
That way. Straight on to the end. The path is self-evident.
But is it though?
There's no way! Our sacred can probably make it, but...
The beast is away. Now is the time.
Can you take the rear? Let's go.
Rushing elbows with death. What? Now was not the time. Unbelievable. Covered in icicles. It looks spacious.
We might be able to set up a pop-up camp.
It's worth a try. Anything's better than staying out here.
Is everyone all right? That thing scares the wits out of me.
We can't go any further while it's around. Hunter, I believe this is where we excel.
Right. Alma, Gemma, Nata, you stay here.
Creature this size, let's do it by the book. Go for the head and forelegs first. Let's do this. If anyone's got one, I know it's you. Now it'll be easier to target those ridges on your back. Maybe using those ridges to manipulate the air's temperature. Let's send it to the abyss! You all right?
By some miracle. Never again.
I'm okay.
The blizzard.
What happened to it?
This area appears unaffected. Is this it?
It's so strange here. You'd hardly know we passed through all that cold.
The weather here is milder for some reason.
Olivia, Athos. Nice night, isn't it?
All the nicer when you've just taken on a monster of a monster. We make a pretty good team. Something tells me it's not your first time wrangling with something that size. And I hear you're a bit of a nomad, going from one place to another. Any particular reason why?
Sorry to disappoint, but no. What about you? What's your story?
Me? I suppose there's an idea in my head of what I should be. So I try to do what I think is right, hoping it will take me one step closer to it.
That sounds like it requires a lot of discipline.
It can sometimes. But then I look at you and think, what's it all for? Maybe I'd be better off living free as a bird. Look at me getting all deep. Must be this clean mountain air.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
There we are. Let us eat.
Thank you.
Our Wyverian ancestors left the capital, discovered a land of calm, and planted their lives here. Where they took root, we continue to grow. Nothing more.
You're too humble. Even as an outsider, I can see the care and love you've poured into this village. It's beautiful here. Truly.
A Wyverian can endure many more seasons than a human. Perhaps that is the trick to how much we've grown.
It has been a great fortune to meet you.
It is Soshia. Wyveria created it as their final line of defense.
This is the very guardian that doomed the capital.
We thought it fell dormant. But if it's been drawing energy directly from the Dragon Torch the whole time...
We can't leave it unchecked. Surely there's some way to deal with it.
Without exception, a Guardian cut off from its energy supply will die. If we put a stop to the Dragon Torch, Soshia will perish too.
Tell me how we can stop the Dragon Torch.
Nata's pendant. As part of our deep knowledge of this energy, we possess a substance to counteract it.
So that's the trick.
Let's calm down.
Nata, that pendant is a memento from your father. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Unleash its power, and this land will be wiped out. The Keepers know the Torch and Guardians better than anyone. Advice would be welcome.
Us? Our forefathers knew little. As for us, we know as much as you. Simple observers have no right to decide the fate of the world.
Even so, someone has to. My vote is to save as many lives as possible. We must stop the Dragon Torch.
Whoa, hold on. After we investigate. We don't have all the information.
You're idiots to throw it away. The world will never see such innovation again.
Says the man who has seen what these menaces are capable of. Or shall we wait for the worst?
Then let me study it, see how it works. Then do what you want. Easy.
Easy's no word to just throw around. This will destroy their natural order. Their society will be completely uprooted.
But at least they won't be dead.
That may be true, but the comparison's not that simple.
Seriously, like what right do we even have? We can't just march in as outsiders and decide.
Right. But we're running out of time. The lives involved take priority. It'll be my sword to fall on, and I will. I can take the pendant.
I'll do it. I'll stop the Dragon Torch.
Nata.
It's what my father would have wanted. This is my role.
I admire your resolve. Are you sure?
Olivia, let us take it from here.
We'll go with him. You're okay with that?
Call on me if I'm needed. I'll be ready. You look good. I'm glad to see everyone is doing well. If you haven't heard, we have a distinguished visitor. Shall we meet and discuss our next steps? Good. He's inside. It's always an honor, sir.
Olivia, the pleasure is mine to be in such accomplished company. You've done truly well.
Forgive me for being direct, sir. But what exactly are the Guild's views on the investigation ahead?
We have two priorities. First, investigating the state of the Dragon Torch, absent Zoshia's presence. Second, an accounting of any effects on the local ecology here as a consequence of that change. And the area surrounding Sild. Astrum Unit, namely Eric and Werner, will focus their efforts there.
Likewise, we'll see it done.
We've received word from the Astrum Unit. Do you have a moment? It seems they encountered something of interest in the Wyvern's Rest. Let's go and meet with Olivia.
Thank you for coming. Apologies for dragging you out here. I'll go and gather the others. Wait here just a minute.
So, Olivia, you found evidence of a phenomenon here too?
I thought this would be of interest to you both. We found traces of a Lalabarina nearby.
A Lalabarina? What is a woodland species doing here?
Not sure, but judging by the traces it left behind, we're dealing with an aberrant case. And this Barina's strong enough to survive outside its natural habitat. Probably not your average bug.
So are you asking us to investigate?
Correct. Your knowledge of the Guardians and local ecology would be welcome assets, if you're willing.
Of course, we'd be happy to join you.
Let's get moving. Are you ready to go? All right, then we're off.
What a monster could have made it all the way here? I'm excited already.
Just please, don't go running off alone this time.
I said I was sorry about last time.
Guess we were right.
It is a Lullabarina.
Madame, we can't keep meeting like this.
So, what do you make of it, Eric?
From outward appearances, quite sturdy, a beautifully grown specimen. Quite an impressive collection of surface scars as well. And summary, an individual that's triumphed over an especially harsh struggle for survival.
So, a battle-tempered veteran, huh?
Oh, well said indeed. Though, that alone doesn't provide a reason for it being here. Considering it logically, it was most likely...
All right, Eric, fall back.
It's also immediately clear that it is the...
It can't be.
So why would... Oh, I'm overcomplicating things.
Eric!
Hmm? Oh, yes? Did it just... Did I miss it?
Set, fall back!
Is that an angina?
Yes, and a Fulgur engine at that.
Incoming!
Liable to wake even more Guardians!
Right, we have to do something!
Over here! Now!
To prevent further escalation, the guild authorizes you to hunt both monsters!
Understood.
We're on it.
I'll leave you to it!
Not how I saw my day going. It looks like it was a good call to break with you.
Just thinking the same thing.
We'll take the dancing bug. The rest is up to you.
Got it.
Syncing back up. We'll focus on the same target from here on.
Understood.
Right on target!
Now's our chance.
Excellent work, everyone. Especially...
Can't say I'm a fan of these monsters evolving this way.
And now we've got more Guardians waking up.
I'd say it's a strong possibility. We'll need to continue our regional investigations.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you could check in on Eric from time to time.
Please do. However, I'll be relocating to the Scarlet Forest shortly. If we're to understand this newly diverse ecosystem, we'll need to diversify our approach as well.
Can I talk to you right quick? We just got an urgent message. It seems Olivia has something important to report about the Dragon Torch. Let's go hear what she has to say.
Thanks for coming. There was something I wanted to share about the situation here. Give me a minute to pull everyone together.
So, was there some problem?
You know about the eruptions in this area, right? Of the energy that the Guardians feed on?
We do. Energy funneled from the Dragon Torch overflows out of these openings, correct?
That's right. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but they've been going non-stop for a while now. What worries me most are the ice shard cliffs. The weather there started going wild, just like here.
Understood. We'll prepare for an emergency as we continue our regional investigations.
Thanks. We'll keep a close watch here and do what we can to contain it. As for everywhere else, I'm afraid we have no choice but to continue to rely on your Avis unit.
Not a problem. We're on it.
Good timing. Fabius just returned. And not by coincidence, I'm beginning to suspect.
Fabius is here? I wonder if he was able to draw any conclusions from that frenzy sample.
That seems likely, but we still haven't heard the details ourselves. Let's get everyone together.
Did you find anything in that sample from the Wounded Hollow?
Yes. There is no mistaking it. That Nursilla carried a pure strain of frenzy virus. Seeing as this topic is a focus of my research, I intend to assist with this investigation personally.
And it must be dire indeed. Allow me to share what we've learned next. Though it's probably better you see it for yourself. If you would follow me, sir.
Of course. Lead the way. So that serves as a sort of energy network stemming from the Dragon Torch.
That's right. And as you saw on the way here, those energy surges show no sign of slowing.
The first step in testing that is slaying that Gormagala to stop the virus's further spread. And to collect a tissue sample to derive a cure. Henceforth, that is our primary priority.
Understood. Then we'll hurry back to conduct any final analysis to be ready to treat the torch. I'm not ready to be quite that optimistic. This thing is still a big unknown, and a threat. Regardless, Werner, continue your research here. I'll be monitoring the area closely as well.
Understood. We'll head outside then.
Avis unit. Did Werner send for you? Well, we have an update regarding the Dragon Torch. We had that area sealed off, but the Allhearken has given us a troubling report.
Yes. Faint whispers began to reach my ears. At first, I could not identify them, but now the sensations are keen, the stirrings of life.
You don't mean Zoshia?
Unfortunately, we've discovered multiple budding cocoons on site. We removed many of the small ones, but it seems to have had no effect on the majority.
And this is where you say, let's stop the Dragon Torch. So let me remind you. You can't do that. It's an unstudied biological energy source. There's no replacement.
Yes, I'm aware. I had no intention of suggesting that under the circumstances.
Good. Wait, really?
All right, then why don't you let us check it out?
Of course. No one knows what we're up against better than your unit. I'll make my own preparations and stand by for your SOS flare. Be careful, Avis unit.
So, if some of it somehow survives, even a little piece, it could become another adult?
That's if it's supplied with energy. Wyveria's final line of defense is nothing to sniff at.
In which case, And I'm simply being honest here. Can we truly allow the Dragon Torch to exist?
It's a conundrum. But this region survives despite... no, alongside that conundrum.
So you're saying we just keep an eye on it and make sure things don't fall apart?
Well, that's why we're here, isn't it? It's our duty. Jeez. I'm starting to sound like you.
Yes. Until we understand how Xochitl regenerates, we keep monitoring it and the Dragon Torch.
We'll all be working on this problem together. With the Keepers and the Allhearken's blessing, of course.
Right. We'll see how this unfolds. At the moment, that's our best option.